Hello YouTube, Crumb Freak here. Okay, the Cetme 7.62 by 51 308 battle rifle. I've had quite a few requests to do a field strip on this, so that's what we're going to do. It's a Crumb Freak field strip. I do it a little bit further than most probably do. I'm not sure if you could even see or notice it. And we're safe. Safe direction. Pull the trigger. Put it on safety. I've already taken the liberty out of loosening up the little screw on the foregrip, and I'm going to take that off first. Put this down. I'm going to slam things around, and it just pops off and comes right off. I take that off. The next thing to come out, you got two pins back here. Make sure we're centered up. Two pins right here. We're going to take those out. It's a little tight on this rifle here, so I'm going to use a punch because they are a little bit tight. I use this little baby ball peen hammer, and I try not to scratch anything up, but it's a battle rifle. It's not that big of a deal. Actually, let me kind of lay it like this. I can't find my big punch, so I'm kind of stuck doing it like this. You know what? Inflate a magazine on there. There we go. Now I can use two hands. This rifle is a little tight, like I said. Some guys could push theirs right out. Mine need a little bit of help. See oil on them. Okay, this is designed. It has two holes back here. I'm not going to put them in there, but if you're in the field, jungle, what kind of atmosphere fighting, these would actually fit right back here. Stick them right in there, both of them. Now this is very tight right here. So to get mine off, I got to kind of, it needs a little bit of help. It's coming, believe me, every hit. There you go. It pops right out. Next thing that's going to come off is the trigger group, and it just kind of lifts off just like that. Just pop it right off. Now you want to go ahead and you want to pull your charging handle back, and when you do, the bolt and bolt carrier should fall right out. Just grab it, pull it right out. Now you basically have a complete stripped rifle right there. Now I go ahead and I take it a little bit further. It's me. And I take the bolt off, the firing pin, and all that. I take it out. And to do that, what you got to do, and it's a little oily right here. In fact, I got a little bit too much oil on it, to be honest with you. I don't know why I left that much on there. I usually don't. Kind of collected there, maybe. But you're going to turn this, and I'm going to need a little help. My hands are kind of getting to be bad. You just turn it, just like that. Pops right off. Firing pin, spring, everything comes right out. Now that's my complete field strip. You know, I know that this gets pretty dirty, and it does. Every time I fire it and I break it down and I clean this, it's fairly dirty. So that's why I go ahead and take this further step and do that. On a future video, I'm sorry, my voice is messed up. If I get enough requests and you guys want to see it, we'll go ahead and we'll take the bolt down completely. We'll take the rollers out, we'll take everything out of it. And if you want to see that, just let me know. If I get enough guys wanting to see it, we'll do it. If not, I'm not going to make the video if nobody's going to watch it. So let's go ahead and put everything back together again. Help if I put the spring on, wouldn't it? That just slips right in there. What you're going to do is you put this in the back. It's got a little gear on it right here, cam, whatever you want to call it. And what you want to do is you want to get it in there. There's a little window on this side right here. You want to bring that till you can see that in the window, a little opening in the bolt carrier. Now you're going to go ahead with this upside down in this direction. I'm going to put it like that. And you want to fit it in. And what you're going to do is you're going to turn it 3 times. 1. I might get 2, or I might need the pliers. There's 2. Now the 3rd time I'm going to need help doing it. 3. Okay, that's completely back on now. Make sure your firing pin's coming out the front. Now right here, the way it's set up, the bolt is forced all the way back onto the bolt carrier. This is the way the gun would be if it was inside the trunnion and everything was set up ready to fire, just like this. So in order to get this back into the rifle itself, into the receiver, you're going to have to open this up. And to do that, you're not going to just pull it by hand. there's a little lever lock right here that you got to defeat to open that up. Now, on some rifles, guys will take them and they'll turn this upside down actually, and they'll force it in that way, and you could do that and just hit this real hard and it'll open that back up. However, this being a stamped receiver, I don't want to take the chance on bending this at all, so I'm not going to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to defeat this little lever lock right here. And I'll do that using these channel locks. I'll be very careful not to hurt anything. It's a 50-pound spring in there, so I mean my hands, I just can't do it. So let me grab it. It's going to take me a couple times here. Might have to readjust these too. There it is. Okay. You open the pliers up correctly to open. Okay, as you see, I got it back open again. Okay, we're going to go ahead and we're going to stick this back into the rifle. Just roll it right in, just let it go all the way down. Just flip the charging handle, let that go all the way down so your bolt carrier goes all the way in. Next piece that's going to go on is going to be your trigger group, which, by the way, I've had one or two guys ask me to take this trigger group down also. It's not that difficult to do. If I get a few more requests for that, I'll do that and the bolt head in the same video. I was surprised to see the amount of requests I had for a field strip on this Cetme, to be honest with you. I didn't think that many people own them. But if you guys would like to see that, let me know and we'll do it. It's really not a problem. But I don't want to make a bunch of videos that people are going to be bored with, so. Anyway, this just fits right back on. Just kind of put it in there. Just make sure. What am I doing here? I'm doing something wrong. I'll take the safety off. Take the safety off and go ahead and cock it down. I forgot to tell you that. For some reason I'm having difficulty that I normally don't have, and I know why that is. You know why that is? Because I got the tape going, that's why that is. There it is. Just take my time. If that camera was not rolling, I promise you that would have went right on. I do this all the time. It's unbelievable to me that every time I go to do something on film, I don't know if it's getting nervous, I don't know if it's the 10-minute limit or whatever it is, but I always end up having problems. Now once again, on mine it's a little tight, so I just take it and I give it a little bump. Just like that. Holes are lined right up. Put them back in. And like I said, on this rifle, it's very tight. Take this little ball peen hammer, just like, not forcing anything or hurting anything, it's just tight. They made these, they stamped these receivers, Century or Century had somebody do that, and they're, you know, they fit, some of them are loose, some of them are tight, each gun's a little bit different. Let's go ahead and do a safety check on this. I just pulled the trigger. Let's go ahead and rack it. By the way, these guns are very hard to pull. You want to slam it home when you're when you actually got a magazine in there and you want to shoot this rifle. I mean, you want to lock it back like that and slam it. So you have no problem getting that round home. Let's go ahead and put the foregrip back on. And it just fits in there and pops on. Take a second here and get the screw back in. If that goes off while I'm doing this, I'll abandon that and just be done. Anyway, guys, like I said, if you all want to see a complete bolt disassembly, taking out the rollers and all that, and gapping it, and everything that goes with that, we could do that. There's my 9-minute mark right there. Let me turn this off. Okay. Make sure the screw's going in. And it's not, but you know, well, let me see if I can. Let me see if I can. As you can see, I got Maddie right here with me. This is just going to be a quick little video, and I'm over 9 minutes. Unbelievable, huh? I could usually do this rifle in a few minutes. Anyway, let's go ahead and end it. All I got to do is get this screw lined up with the other side and get it on. But I want to make sure the magazine goes in, and we'll go ahead and we'll check the safety and fire it one more time. Kind of want to rock these in a little bit, kind of almost like an AK. You want to get the front lip down first and just pop, and it goes right in. These are nice and tight, by the way. Let's go ahead and fire. I know it's in there. rack it, slam it home, safety on, will not fire, safety off, fire, good to go, guys. I appreciate everybody watching. I hope the guys who requested me doing this enjoy it. Thank you, I appreciate it. Have a good night, YouTube.